Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to UC Aquatics. Today is a super nasty, rainy day outside, and I feel like this is the perfect day to get some fish tank chores done. I thought to myself, I'm gonna make a designated video for a few things, but I was like, actually, I am personally very interested in seeing what other people do from a day-to-day basis with their fish room. So let's get right into it because we have a few things that need to get done. Let's give you the best angle here. We're gonna cut some cucumbers. I actually cut one piece too much. That's it. And you can hear them bubbling. That's hot. So this is what the pieces are looking like right now. Super interesting content here, Karina. Cutting cucumbers. So we're done cutting, and this is what it looks like right now. I know, nothing spectacular, but let's feed them to the plecos. Well, don't look in the background, it's kind of chaotic. I'm actually gonna use some plant weights right here. I'm just plopping it in, literally like this, and then I'm just going to put it in the tank and I'm going to show you. Well, hello reflection. Here's my cucumber piece, and all I'm doing is just plumping it in. I feel like this is a pretty good way on feeding your plecos constantly because I'm actually trying to breed them. So I do feed them a lot of bloodworms, like pellets, like a lot of different things actually. Well, moving over here, here's a little update. I got rid of all the little teensy-weensy bits on the surface and I put my redwood floaters there. I just fed them Repashy gel food. I did a water change, so now it looks great again. Now this tank definitely is more desperate for water. Well, not really desperate for a water change, but I need to do a little gravel vac. They also got some Repashy. So these tanks behind me are actually coming to an end eventually in maybe a month or something. I have a few ideas. I want to get like bigger tanks, and I mean I do have them already. I'm just going to rearrange a few things. I feel like I can combine them with other fish and give them more space so they can reproduce a little bit better. And as well with my, oh, there's one eating on it. He's eating it. The one that's on top of it, it's the male, and the other one is the female. So as much as I actually would love to watch my plecos eat the cucumber because it's very entertaining, believe it or not, we have a few things to do. So let's get started and let's get into water changes and all the other stuff. So here we have the 10-gallon tank from the kitchen. I might actually sell 2 pairs from these beautiful guppies at the swap because I do have a lot of these fish. I think I have 9. I have 5 females and 4 males, and I think I want to go down to 2 males and 3 females, or I don't know, like something like that. So I'm still thinking about it, but I think I will sell 2 pairs at the next swap. Oh, I haven't cleaned that yet. I think I actually gonna put a foil around it and put it in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. Of course, I forgot the plant weights, so now I have to go upstairs to the 3rd floor. Well, you clearly have seen that before in my last video, but a few things have changed. As you can see, these tanks look kind of empty. I have like 7 pairs left. And when we go down here, I have so many babies. Look at all these teeny tiny babies everywhere. And these are the fish that I'm going to basically put into a different tank. We're going to put my bristlenose plecos in this tank, but before I'm actually going to do a little bit of a water change over here, and then we're going to put them with caves and all this stuff so they can basically graze on all this nice wood over here. And here is some news. Here's Mr. Gilbert, and at the last swap, because I actually have to rehome them, his friend Finley got bought. Basically someone bought him and gave him a good home, but now Gilbert is alone with 1 snail over here. But Mr. Gilbert is alone for the time being. I hope he will find a home on the 8th at the GCCA. He's doing amazing, and I mean you can see he's living in this 40-gallon breeder and he's loving his life, but now he's without a buddy, and goldfish should actually not be without a buddy. So Finley went home with a nice family, but still it was kind of like I almost felt like I wanted to cry, which was really weird, but I think I'm going to bring them to a GCCA and hope that a nice family just comes by and just loves them as much as I do and gives them a nice tank and everything. So I'm definitely going to make sure that the tank is big enough and that they know what they're doing. So yeah. So the way that I do water change is probably different than other people because I don't have actually a system set up. So I'm going to siphon out some water from here, make sure all the gunk from the bottom is gone. Clean the sides of the fish tank, and then I'm going to put my snow white longfin bristlenose plecos in here with my guppy babies. It's more water volume and I feel like it's just more space for them. And the 10-gallon. So whenever I change it and I put my the hose up, I basically put my finger on top of the end so it stops the siphon. Okay, you see the water is not clear, it's more of a tinted color. You always want to make sure that the water has the right temperature. Actually, I think I nailed it pretty much. That's good. So now the bucket is full. Let's move across here. Now we're starting a siphon, but I can't do that with one hand, so hold on. So here's the bucket. I'm holding the hose inside and then it's going down here. You can see the water is filling up. Actually, a lot of you guys were getting my dwarf water lettuce at the swap. That makes me very, very happy. So now I don't have as many anymore, but now it can grow back. And at the next swap, I have a few more available for you guys. Gilbert, you already ate your food. You already had your food. Yes, you did. He's such a puppy. So adorable. Okay, I think that's actually the height that I would want it. So I'm just going to lift this, stop the siphon. Well, it's kind of hard with one hand. Let me put this over my shoulder and take this out. And now we can move a few things from here in the bigger tank. So actually what I'm thinking is, I think I'm actually going to put the heater in this tank here over there, and I'm going to put the sponge filter after I cleaned it in the side of the males for the guppies, because they don't actually really have a sponge filter, only the females have, which seems to be enough, but I definitely want to have some good flow in here with them as well, so let's do that. It's not so much crud that's coming out of there. That's good. So there's the extra sponge filter that we took out. And here is the extra heater that we took out. Now we're just going to remove all the caves and the driftwood. And then we're going to take out all my plecos. So that was it. Now it's time to catch out these babies. It's gotta be not fun. Really super fast. Come here. Gotcha. Number one. Well, no, get here. Outside. Outside. Go inside of the net. Well, he's looking at us. Actually, that's the girl. That's the female. So let's put her in. Well, there we go. There's one, and there's the other one. I hope they're just going to settle in pretty easy. So now that I have that done, I can actually dismantle this aquarium, like empty it out, and use the lid for my tank on the first floor. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, I completely forgot. Let's feed them cucumber. There it is. I'm actually trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that with this. I might actually put the suction thingies on there, but for now on, let's put this on here. Put this back. Yeah, that's not, well, doing it one-handed is not really good, but there we go. We have a lid. Well, sort of, but more lid than there was before. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know today's video was kind of all over the place, but that's actually what happens when you have multiple tanks on multiple floors and things just need to get done. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!